Hello, it's Julio Jovel, here for Team Berlin. This is our deliverable 2 update. And so our focus for this week has been on the updates of our design. Uh, we initially started off by going over all of the feedback that we got from our first deliverable and tried to make sure that we understand what everybody was asking of us. This became a a lot more difficult because we were trying to make sure that we had a constant understanding as a group of what we were being asked. So there was a lot of questioning, a lot of hashing out what we felt was more important, less important, and constructive feedback versus, uh, just a lot more ideas of where we should go with our system. As we move further into the project, though, this week, it started to become a lot clearer. Working on the UI and working on system class started to bring a little bit more clarity and more focus on what we had previously turned in and allowed us to clean it up significantly. As we went over all of our sequence diagrams, again, Google Doc, that we can all edit and we can all see. So we went over our sequence diagrams. We were able to see where we need to make the changes and really understand what we wanted there to be. We focus on consistency throughout and make sure that everything that we made in our activity diagrams was reflected before and after. Our system class diagram, the same thing. We even went ahead and color coded everything just because it made it easier to read and for us to understand. Uh, Throughout the week, we also worked on the personas and decided on what we wanted to do with that as we went forward into our UI design. Um, we kind of made it so that the persona speaks to which way we want to go. So here, John is the customer, and when they log in, they'll see their customer entity or information there, and they can do whatever they need to do from there. Again, all of these things together made it a lot clearer in terms of what we were trying to do and what we were trying to understand throughout the week. Um, it did make it easier this week because we were able to meet 4 times, not necessarily all at once, but I think at one point we met, just a little over 2 hours, a little over 2 hours, nearly 2 hours, and then 1 hour. So there was a significant amount of time going back and forth amongst each other and trying to understand that this coming week we expect more of that, but earlier in the week we expect to get together more often and be able to fine tune what we've done so that we can get it turned in and be able to speak to it a lot clearer. That's all we have. Thank you.